The Giants finally signed a big bat. And it's about dang time.
Yeah.
Giants signed Jorge Soler. He is a two-time World Series winner, 2016 Cubs, 2021 Braves, and he was the MVP. Okay? Last season, hit 250 with on-base percentage of 341, 36 dingers. All right, OPS of 512, 36 dingers, 75 RBIs, first-time All-Star. He's a career 243 hitter, but nobody cares about batting average anymore. He is a DH and right fielder. Some people, the pessimistic Giants fans, will tell you that he is not very good in the outfield and he will have to be a DH. And I will say, great, at least we got a DH.
Right,
I don't care. All right. Soler was one of 10 players with at least 35 home runs and an on-base percentage of 340 last season. The last season, a Giant hit 30-plus home runs was Barry Bonds in 2004.
That's nuts.
When he hit 45, 24th in average home run distance last season. So even if you're worried about Soler being at this bigger ballpark, he's in the top 25 for average home run distance. So if you're going to sign someone and it really shouldn't bother them as much, it should be him. It should be him.
Yeah.
All right.
And I saw a plot too of they can do the park adjusted home run plot where they show the locations of his home run balls.
How many
and it'll
would he
show
have had?
Every single one.
Wow.
Every single one out the park.
You hear that?
Yeah.
You hear that? Everybody complaining that his numbers won't be the same. Chris, you got to send me that link.
Yes, I was looking at it earlier. I thought I did, but I don't think I did send it. But
maybe you did.
Yes.
You send the
yeah, but when I saw that, I was like, this is exactly what I have been asking for from the Giants. And that number, the Barry Bonds number, the last time the Giants had a 30 home run hitter being Barry Bonds in 2004.
It's insane.
I'm sorry, Alan. I'm a baseball casual. I'll admit it. I need the long ball, and the Giants have not provided somebody like this or with potential of this kind of pop in a very long time. And this is good for me. This is going to get me to be closer to watching Giants baseball. Like you said earlier, I mean, you throw in. I saw they got their names in the Blake Snell talk. They're talking with Jordan Montgomery. They're talking with Matt Chapman. Get one of those guys in, and I think we might be starting to cook with some stuff here.
Yeah, I think that you're not done, and if they are done,
and Cody, right. I didn't even mention Cody Bellinger, who they've been, it's been a while since you heard rumors around that. But
it's starting to get weird to me. It's starting to get weird for some of these guys as far as, is there a reason? What are you worried about?
Am I wrong, too? Doesn't spring training? Yeah, spring training starts in 9 days from what I'm seeing.
Yeah.
So how is there so many big names out? How is there so many big names still out there?
Here you go. This is from our guy, Carlos Ramirez. He just kind of came up with this lineup. You have Lee, who they signed, the outfielder. Right. You have Lee leading off. Estrada at 2. Lamont Wade at 3. Soler at 4. Conforto 5. Flores or J.D. Davis at 6. Yastrzemski at 7, Luciano at 8, Bailey at 9.
One or two.
You need one more.
You're starting to get excited.
Yeah, you need one more there if you want to get this done and
how do
really
you feel,
be a part of the conversation.
I don't think I've gotten your thought. How do you feel about Lamont Wade? He's been somebody who's just
late night Lamont.
Really confusing me. I like him. I just feel like, especially with him at the 3 slot, I don't know if he's a 3 hitter.
No, he's not a 3 hitter. Honestly, I mean, I don't mind him. Yeah, to be honest, he's probably more of a 6 hitter. That's where I'd like him. I think he has had issues staying on the field and as a first baseman.
Late bloomer too. I mean,
late bloomer. You got him from the Twins. As a first baseman, you can't stay on the field. That's a little bit concerning. To me. I actually did a podcast back in the day with a guy who got drafted by the Mariners and played and roomed with Lamont Wade's brother. So he kind of pushed Lamont Wade on me. Yeah. So I want him to do well, but ultimately, these guys are all cheap, so they're just not moving off of them. But I don't think Lamont Wade is going to be a guy that we're talking about 10 years from now.
Interesting.
Most players you don't.
Yeah.
But I don't think that. I feel like Lamont Wade's time, this should be it for Lamont Wade. These should be it for Yastrzemski. Yeah. Some of these names that we've just continued to say.
Right.
And I like Yastrzemski, but, both of those guys, I feel like, all right, time's ticking a little bit.
So you said Soler spent a good amount of time as the DH last year, and the assumption is DH for the Giants as well. Yeah, I mean, so the outfield then is going to be Lee.
Based on what Carlos is saying.
Yastrzemski, and then who would be in left?
Maybe I know Lamont's played something.
Right, he's played left and first. I'm just curious if it's because I did see Giants fans wondering if he is going to play right.
Flores, I'm looking here. Right, you have Estrada is at second base. Conforto. Oh, it would be Conforto.
Right, there you go.
So it'd be Lee.
That's right.
Conforto and Yastrzemski.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know, man.
Especially when we want to look at the
instead of Lee.
Yeah.
Lee, Conforto, and Bellinger. Yeah. Bellinger plays center now.
He did play center. Yeah.
Lee, Conforto, and Bellinger. I'm in on that.
That's good outfield. Yeah. They're starting, man. It's a good start, and it feels like they're starting to get they're starting to head in the right direction. I agree. I think like one or two more bats, and if you add maybe another arm to it, I don't think it has to be the Blake Snell or anything like that. But I think if you add one more arm, of course we're not talking about Dodger territory, but I think you're more hoping for that wild card slot with, of course, the NL West last year was pretty nice.
From Ryan Williams, Art Lamont is a great bench guy on this team. He has to be a 6 or 7 hitter. Yeah. I think in a perfect world, he would come off the bench, but on this team, he does have to start. But that is not a 3-hitter. No. That is not a championship 3-hitter. I don't even know if that's a playoff team 3-hitter, unfortunately.
And Chapman's probably slotting into that if he signs.
You'd start him there and pray that he can figure it out. I would just hit Soler third. I don't care. Why not?
Yeah, I guess why not?
Yeah. Who's protecting him?
Right, exactly. That's kind of where
I think they hit Estrada 3 a couple times last season. It's a mess.
I mean, he was
and Yastrzemski
great last year. Yeah.
All right, got to get to a break. When we get back, more Kings talk, more of your texts, more of your sack chat.